Hey everyone, welcome to day 5 of the I Am Challenge. Today's mantra is I am creative. Now the reason why I wanted to do this class was because I know a lot of us fall into this mind trick of thinking that we're not creative people, that we don't have creativity. And this flow is really designed to awaken your creativity and remind you that we can look at things differently and see them in a way that is creative. We all have this ability. So this flow is creative. It's a little bit different than what you're used to seeing. So you don't need anything special, just an open mind, and whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead and come to the top of your mat for today's class. So just start with the feet hip width apart. We're just going to start nice and easy, just kind of rolling the shoulders out. So pull the shoulders up towards the neck, drop them back. You can keep the eyes closed, just roll. Let's do a couple more. Roll. And then switch directions. Pull them forward. And do one more. And relax right in the center. Bring the hands up to the heart center. Keep the eyes closed. And today we're moving through the flow a little bit differently than we normally do. So anytime you find yourself wondering whether or not you can be creative, come back to your mantra. Let the eyes blink open. Drop the hands down at the sides. We're going to start a little bit differently. So go ahead and cross your right foot over your left. You're going to push your hips over to the left. Bring the arms up. Hold on to the left wrist with your right hand. Push the hips left. Dip over to the right. Go ahead and bring it up to the center. Unhook everything. You're going to cross the other way around. So cross left over right, arms up, grab a hold of the right wrist with the left hand, push the hips right, dip over to the left. And go ahead and bring it back up. Unhook everything. Find the center, stretch the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. So nothing special right this second, just running through one sun salutation. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back to plank. Take your vinyasa. Knees can be up or down. Find cobra or up dog. Curl the toes, sit up and back, downward facing. Look to the hands, step the feet behind the wrists, forward fold, relax the upper body. Inhale, pick the arms up. Exhale, fold, one more just like that. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Breathe in, step back to plank. Knees can be up or down. Take your vinyasa. Pause in downward facing. Look to the hands. We're going to add on. Go ahead and step the feet behind the wrists. Inhale, pick the arms up. So keep your arms lifted. Cross the left foot over the right. Push your hips over to the right side. That feels better. Right side. Hook left hand to right wrist. Dip over to the left. Bring it through to center. Keep your hands on your hips, extend your left leg out, cross your left leg totally over the right for eagle pose. So you can keep the left toes down, or you can cross the left toes around the right calf. Arms come out to the sides to start, and then eventually cross right arm over left. You can keep the backs of the hands together or wrap them all the way around for full eagle. Continue to breathe. Unhook the hands, bring them to the hips. Unhook the left leg. Step it all the way back, plant the left hand down. Spin the right arm open. Take a breath. Exhale, plant the right hand. Step both feet back to a down dog, but I want you to widen your stance. So step the feet a little bit wider than you normally would, about as wide as your mat. Walk the hands forward. So really wide down dog. On your next breath in, you're going to inhale and round the back as you come forward to plank. So round, round, round. Then once you get to your plank, flatten out. Pull the chest forward. Inhale, sit it back. Your wide down dog. Back is nice and long. And then inhale, round the back as you come forward. Round, 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 round. Pull the chest forward, flatten out. Last one, sit up and back, down dog. Inhale, round forward. Super, super round, and then flatten out. Sit it back, down dog. Walk the feet in a little closer. Shift your weight forward, plank, nothing fancy. Flow it through. Cobra or up dog. Sit it back, downward facing. From your down dog, look forward. Step the feet behind the wrists. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Keep your arms lifted. This time we're going to cross the right leg in front of left. Push your hips to the left. Grab a hold of your left wrist and dip over to the right. Inhale, take it back up. Hands come to the hips. You're going to find eagle pose. So your right leg is going to just kick forward. Find your balance. Hook the right toes around the left calf. Can stay put. You can extend the arms out, or you can cross left over right and wrap the hands together for eagle. Unwrap the hands, hands on the hips. Unhook the right leg, step it all the way back. Right hand comes down. Inhale, pick the left arm up. Breathe. Exhale, take the left hand down. Step back to a wide down dog, feet about as wide as your mat. Walk the hands forward. Take a breath. On your next inhale, round forward as you come through. Round, 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 and then pull the chest forward, plank. Inhale, sit up and back. As you inhale, round forward, pull through, and then flatten out, plank. Last one, sit up and back, down dog. Inhale, round forward, super round. Pull the chest through. And then sit up and back, down dog. Walk the feet in a little bit. Take a couple breaths. So I know our minds work a little bit harder when we do things in a creative way or in a way that's a little different than we're used to. So take a second to regroup and then look to the hands. Step the feet wider than the hands as you come up. Toes turn to the edges of your mat and sit the hips low for a squat. So if your heels aren't flat, it's okay. Turn the toes out to the diagonal. Bring the hands to the heart center. Lift the chest. Keep the hips nice and low. Breathe. And go ahead and plant the hands. We're going to finish a little bit differently. So if it feels okay, sit on the heels with the knees together. If this is highly uncomfortable for the knees, you can sit like you normally do. Turn to face me. Sitting up tall, bring the palms so that they stack on top of each other. And just kind of cup the hands so that the palms face up. Let the shoulders relax. So the fingers can relax. Take a few breaths here. Remember that you can always find new creative ways of looking at things that you do all the time. Whether it's in your work, in your life, you can always mix things up. On your next breath in, sweep the arms up overhead. And pressing the hands together, exhale them right down to the heart center. Before coming back, take a moment to remind yourself that I am creative. Let the eyes blink open. Namaste. As you go through the rest of your day, remember that you can see things differently. So even if you're not a creative person, you have the capacity to see things in a new way that only you can. So remember, come back to that mantra, I am creative, anytime you doubt it. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, if you want more classes just like this, put together in a package designed to give you results, check out the Perfect Body Yoga program. Now, don't let the name fool you. This program is built on the belief that the perfect body is simply the healthiest version of the body you already have. There's no judgment or extremes here. I'm extremely proud of sharing this program with the thousands of members whose lives have been changed by it. PBYP, as we call it, takes everything we've done here, but to the next level. So I'd love to see you there. If you want to, you can click on the Find Out More link below to see what it's all about. But in the meantime, I'll see you right back here tomorrow for class.